We're still on with the continuous coverage of the Israel-Hamas war. A senior Hezbollah commander has been killed in an Israeli strike on southern Lebanon. Reports say he was traveling in his car when hit by the Israeli missile. The commander, Wissam Hassan Tawil, had an important role in managing the group's operations in South Lebanon. The IDF says that it has struck Hezbollah military sites in Lebanon. Now, the strike comes as US-based publication Washington Post reported that US officials are concerned that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu may see an expansion of war in Lebanon as a key political gain. Amid all the domestic criticism his government is facing after the October 7th attacks. Meanwhile, the Israeli military says it has begun a new and less intense phase of the war. According to Israeli military spokesperson, the Israeli forces have already started the transition and that it will involve less ground troops and airstrikes. Now, the IDF says that it will focus on Hamas's southern and central commands. And the operations will particularly focus around the cities of Khan Yunis and Deir el-Balah. The spokesperson said that Israel has taken every precaution to avoid civilian deaths in the ongoing war. Meanwhile, in Gaza, the officials claim that an Israeli strike killed 3 people and injured at least 15 more in Rafah. And this after the strike, a group of people surrounded a car that was destroyed in the blast. And this as they tried to get what was left of the food supplies.
We heard a big explosion, and when we got there, we found the car as you can see it. The car contains flour, tomatoes and meat. It was all for daily sustenance.
The United Nations has raised an alarm on the number of journalists being killed in the war in Gaza. The UN Rights Office says that the deaths must be independently probed to ensure strict compliance with international law and violations prosecuted. And this comes after 2 Palestinian journalists were killed in a targeted Israeli strike. Mustafa Thoria and Hamza Veldadou, both employed with a major Qatar-based media house. They were on an assignment when the car was hit by an Israeli airstrike.